Hello everybody and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. We are finally recording again. This is the same day as the first episode. I wasn't gonna leave you hanging like that. And plus I'm a little see-through, I guess. Alright, so now...
Advancing! Enemy sighted!
Alright, so tanks can't get through, huh? I wonder if I can actually hit that. God willing.
Right there.
Nope. Alright. I can at least shield someone from it. Okay, so the tank is going to be useless in this situation. Let's go with our first plan.
Take cover behind the rubble and engage the enemy.
Enemies everywhere!
Looks like you're in a tight spot, Cinderella.
Wait, Cinder, what now? This sure as hell ain't a fairy tale!
I'd love to get to the ball at the castle, but I don't even have a pumpkin, let alone a carriage.
Seriously? What's gotten into you, Claude?
Well, I am no godmother, but I can work some magic for you.
Magic, huh? We could use a little, if it was real.
Here I go!
Grenadiers! Sweet.
Take cover.
Hell yeah, let me see what I'm aiming at. Bye.
It's a learning experience.
Oh god.
Come on!
If we can't advance, the whole operation sunk.
One down.
Leave the driving to me.
Here I go! Take this!
They're good.
Alright, that's two down.
Moving out. So hungry.
Boom.
Too easy.
Target destroyed. Very good.
We still got a few more.
Leave it to me.
Let's see how they like these mortars.
Come on, target just right. Target, there we go.
It's a learning experience.
Girl.
Take this! Target destroyed. Very good.
Alright, only one more Gatling turret.
come get you. Hang in there, all right?
Is it a sniper? I'd make it a sniper. Dun, 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 dun. Look at you, you get... Oh god. Yeah! Thank God.
Moving out. There. Too easy.
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
Whatever.
Now advancing.
Oh, we gotta clear the way.
Just as I thought. Too easy.
No one bites the dust.
Smooth sailing. Fire.
Damn. Alright, you can't win all of them.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Riley.
Rain hellfire down on them. The ruin should give you some cover.
Not quite close enough. Damn.
Don't give up yet. Return fire.
Yeah, that's a surprise attack, alright.
Nice shot.
Alright.
I'm on a roll.
There shouldn't be anything else trying to kill her.
This one's a Riley Miller special.
Front lines, return fire.
Come on, come on. There we are.
Take this.
Boom!
One more for me.
Kill confirmed. Not bad.
All set.
We lost the target.
On to the next one.
the pain!
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Now advancing.
Take that enemy sniper out.
There.
I saw that. That almost missed.
Didn't take much.
They might be soldiers after all.
It's gonna take more than that.
Don't get too hasty. We need...
There we go.
All right, we broke through. Keep advancing and capture that cannon.
Federation bastards. We won't let the blood, sweat, and tears of the Imperial people fall into your hands.
Glory to the motherland!
Everyone, get down!
Oh.
So this is the 21-centimeter howitzer.
Or what's left of it anyway. So much for surrendering.
Denying us this scrap metal cost them their lives.
They chose death before dishonor.
Everyone who goes to war knows they might die. But if I was in their shoes, I don't think I could pull the trigger.
We're not fighting to die. We're fighting to live. These men died for their country, and I respect that. Still.
Yeah. Weapons can be replaced. Lives can't. But speaking of weapons,
How about those new guns the reinforcements were carrying?
for being portable, it's sure packed a wallop. Big things really do come in small packages. It's got state-of-the-art tech with...
Never seen one of these beauties? And I thought you were supposed to be the cream of the crop. It's called a mortar. A magic wand that grants every soldier's wish. Awesome, right?
You seeing this? Isn't that...
Say, who's in charge of this squad? Gotta say, I'm impressed at how quickly they were able to change their tactics on the fly.
well...
Wait, Raz? What are you doing in the Edinburgh army?
We enlisted together to protect Gallia.
No way! Lena? Small world, huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm going by Kai now.
Wait, Kai? But that's your...
Riley.
I I don't really get... Anyway, it's so amazing to see you. What are the odds of seeing old friends in a foreign war zone?
Beats me. How'd you end up in joint operations anyway?
Since you asked so nice... I'm Lieutenant Riley Miller. After majoring in Ragnite Engineering, the Army brought me on as an artillery advisor. I've been temporarily transferred from the field artillery team for this joint operation. As long as I'm here, I'll provide the fire support you need to take down the Empire. My knowledge is your power.
Just what our squad needed.
So, where's the commander?
About that. It's not just us two in this squad.
Huh? You mean Kai's here after all, or...?
Riley, I'm the commander of Squad E.
Oh, you're pretty young for an op. But I was impressed out. Claude Wallace. Is that all you have to say? I can't believe I took orders from this coward. Screw that!
Well...
Chapter 2. The Liberation of Rain.
For meritorious action in capturing Fort Crest. You've earned this medal. It's a good start.
Woo!
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Connor Doherty. I'm writing a book. A war story. Non-fiction. It's good to meet you.
Ryan Ford, mercenary. You pay, I shoot.
Learner's permit.
Two months since the start of Operation Northern Cross. The Federation's elite forces, Squad E among them, were driving back the Empire, one victory at a time. Yet, the further they cut into Imperial territory, the more tenuous the supply chain. And so, the Federation Army established a series of massive outposts along the front line. Among them, Lindbergh Base, commanded by the 101st Division. This outpost would prove itself a vital logistics hub in the battles to come.
Wow. This is our new base? It's incredible!
Apparently, these facilities can accommodate over 3,000 soldiers and 100 tanks. On top of that, they have enough food, fuel, and ammo to supply every squad on the front line.
Impressive.
More like a dream come true. If I didn't know better, I'd think we were still in Federation territory. Guess the brass can get stuff done, when they actually try. What's the deal, though? They got all these resources and we're still stuck with one busted-ass tank? Excuse me? Our squad takes excellent care of the Hoffman.
I have to admit, this really puts the scope of our mission into perspective.
Hell yeah. With this much heat, the imps are gonna feel the burn.
No, we've barely seen the tip of the iceberg. Even all this might not be enough.
Oh, you think? Way to rain on our parade, Commander. Hey, who's that? Oh, those are Navy uniforms. That's a surprise.
What are naval troops doing this far inland?
Well, I salute them for swimming all the way here. Check out the ass on...
Hold up, Raz.
I'm just gonna say hi.
He's hopeless.
I just hope he doesn't get into trouble.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah. Anyway, we still have some time before the meeting. I'm gonna go take a look around.
Alright, cool.
So this is the command center. I guess our deployment... I'll need the right balance of combat specialties. I should go over the pros and cons of every one. First things first, I'll look over the squad as a whole.
Jean. Okay. I mean, that's pretty useful. That's pretty useful too. But that's just...
Alright.
Increases attack power when fighting from close quarters. She disdains surprise attacks as cowardly, preventing her from attacking. So she's a front and doesn't like guns. So he's basically a hold a line because he can't move enough. Can't be around men. I see no reason. Okay. So let's take an actual look. So people when they're not well acquainted with, so only Laurent. Nature is good in defense. Having Laurent nearby encourages him, boosting his... So Laurent is... What is Laurent? Laurent is a Lancer. It's not really what I would use a Lancer for. He's good with Aladdin as well. He doesn't like anybody. I'm not using you. His gamble goes south, lowering his firing. Taking multiple consecutive actions reminds him of his dad. And he likes women. Get out of here.
Gosh, what a shame.
Oops, that's like Bill Hader. While hiding, they're constantly worried about getting dirty, lowering their fighters so they can't hide in grass. Via poor violence, defeating an enemy reduces their AD, and their fighting for strong desire to realize personal ideals, increase attack power. So they increase attack power, but they need to deal damage to it, but they don't need to attack anybody. What is these people? They don't want to be around people. Men, that's fine. And that one actually, her evasion to decrease.
Of course.
I'd actually use her Okay. Total inorganic matter causes her evasion to decrease when near tanks. Her attack power increases when she comes in contact with fallen souls. Oh, she's a creeper. Okay. She elects Rosetta, so it's 2 stealth people around. She's a klutz. Remembering to load ammo into her weapon sometimes. It's awful. Okay, I'm not gonna use those scouts. Not gonna even think about scouts. Okay. They like Raz. Having Raz around makes him want to look good. Depending on Raz. When he can't see Raz, he loses confidence, lowers his attack power. He gets carried away. So Zyga could go in with Raz and be fine. He basically is the one to use. Oh my god, it's awful. They hate darkskins. Or darks, I don't know how you say that. They have it in a way that it would get me in trouble. Emmy. What's Emmy got? Penny Pincher. Sometimes her stingy nature keeps her from completely using up her bullets. Charging into enemy fire makes them panic. Succeeding at a sneak attack causing their attack power, so they're sneaky. Awkward with girls. Empire hater. True friend. He's a true friend of Curtis. Did I pass Curtis? I did. Curtis at the front. And he likes Laurent. But there's no real reason to have a Lancer and stuff next to him. He's an old grump. Jimmy. Oh my god. Good lord. Okay, equipment. Okay, so yes, I know how equipment works. Yes. Okay, so let's just focus on the people I use the most. Okay, so let's go with number 1. It's always been my number 1. What you got down here? So, bullets made with armor-piercing capabilities. +3 aim, +3 to armor. See, that's perfect. It's exactly what I'd want. Tank parts, I don't think I have any parts. I can change the decal. The decal actually, so that's up accuracy and that's up defense. I'll keep accuracy for now.
That should do it for now.
Cool.
Preparation's a vital part of any battle.
Yeah, probably. Training field.
There you are. I've been charged with Squad E's training. The experience you gain in the field goes towards refining our abilities. Each time a class makes a breakthrough,
Okay, so yes, you spend XP you gain from battles to level up. New battle potential, a new order, okay. So, level that sniper up. Let's level a Lancer up to see what a battle potential is. I don't know what an order is, because I haven't done this in a million years. And let's get Shock Trooper up. Actually, we probably have enough just to get everybody at 1 level. Cool. Just do it! So we got a new order.
You've leveled up, so to speak.
So to speak, sure.
Look at that. Your troops have...
Evade boost, so you can increase that. Grenadier. Let's up a Shock Trooper. I like using Shock Troopers. And that unlocks a new battle potential. So what kind of battle potential could our Shock Trooper gain?
You've leveled up, so to...
They don't tell me what potential info. Here it is. So... So everybody just kind of gets a little bit more.
Ah, yes. When combat classes rise in level, sometimes the soldiers show new potentials. You could say potentials show your soldiers' traits. Orders are commands. The thing about
yes,
orders,
we know. Yeah, we can use orders in battle.
Use. That's all from me.
Alright. I think R&D facility is to develop new weapons and stuff like that. We've done some of this before.
Look at all these weapon parts.
If you haven't seen stuff like this from Valkyria, if you haven't seen the first series, I highly recommend going back and checking that out. That's one of my... I mean, I enjoyed it.
Federation forward operating base, huh? We can develop new weapons here. If there's anything you ever want to upgrade, just give me a holler. Tank armaments, infantry weapons, anything. We'll build all kinds of new weapons and make our team even stronger.
Dun da da. Okay, so yes. About sniper rifles, can I upgrade a sniper rifle? No. Machine guns? Yes, standard boost. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I can't upgrade mortars. Can't upgrade my lances yet. Regular rifles I can, but we don't really use those. I mean, I guess technically our whatchamacallit, our engineers do, but cool. Cool. Blast suits, that's for the Lancers. Let's go ahead and get those back up. And I guess that's all we got for this. We can develop tank parts. You always want to boost your tank up, because your tank is going to be the one thing you can use the most. Let's reinforce the body. That's going to take really the crux of it. We don't have enough for that one. We do have enough. It's bulletproof visor, accuracy, and it's block size. That's right. Okay, so when you equip it, as you can see here, optional parts, you can only put it in this square. I think the square gets bigger over time, because I can't remember exactly what the first one had and what it didn't. But a lot of this stuff you can build here, equip it, and all that good stuff. You can only fill up that square though, so it's something like, it's like Tetris in a way. Okay, let's return to book mode. Do-do-do. Yes. You can, yep. Skirmishes have been added. That's right, skirmishes are basically that can be waged at any time for XP and stuff like that. It's basically if you want to farm your stuff up and all that good stuff. Oh my god, okay. So... like, as you can tell, I have played this before. But also, you should be able to tell. When was that? Does it say? It doesn't say. Yeah, oh, it does up there. 2019 was when I played this last. Wow. No wonder I don't freaking remember anything. That was a long time ago. I've been sitting on this game for a while.
Glad to see you're on time, Claude. Toured the base yet?
Yeah. Compared to the old camps, this is heaven on earth.
Excellent. I expect you to put all this funding to good use.
Sir, the commanders of squads A through I have assembled.
And let's get down to business. I know Squad E just arrived, but we already have marching orders. Our mission is to capture a small town northeast of here.
According to reports, Rain is one of the enemy's most valued comm centers.
Which is why it's being guarded by a tank platoon.
That complicates things. Squad E is mostly infantry. Do we have the right equipment for urban and anti-tank warfare?
Don't worry. This time you'll have fire support. Once you infiltrate the city, simply relay the tank's coordinates to the field artillery team.
I see you already thought this through.
We also received intel that the Empire is inflating their numbers with decoys. If we can discern the real tanks from the fake, Rain is as good as ours.
Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'm glad I can depend on you.
You flatter me, sir. Impressed? Control info and you control the war.
Joint ops, huh? Coordinating with the fire support unit is gonna make or break this mission.
Try to minimize collateral damage. We plan on repurposing their gear for our own comm center. Minerva, you are to lure the enemy troops as far away from the city as possible.
Consider it done.
Squad E will then sneak in and gather intel for the field artillery team.
Understood, sir.
I guess that's when scouts would come in handy.
Yo, I hear we're moving out already. Oh, shame. I just scored a hot date with a Navy babe.
You wish. You got shut down. Hard.
You were watching?
Raz, what you do in your spare time is up to you. But when you're on duty, you represent the army.
Who are you, my mom?
Feels like it sometimes. Anyway, you said we'd have fire support. Does that mean it's a joint operation?
You guessed it. Hey, looks like you're still alive.
I'm glad you're okay, too.
They told me you'll be commanding my team.
Oh, really?
Spare me. I already requested a transfer.
Oh.
But orders are orders. Until my transfer goes through, you're in charge. Not that I expect real leadership from a scaredy Claude.
What do you know, Riley come lately? You just got here.
All bark and no bite as always. You mind shutting up while the grown-ups talk?
What the hell? It's been 10 years and that's how you greet an old friend?
Hi there, Riley. I know it's not my business, but Lieutenant Wallace is a great commander. None of us would have made it this far without him. We trust him with our lives. And since we'll be working together...
I should trust him? I'm sure it's all sunshine and rainbows while you're winning. But when the chips are down, running away is probably all he can manage.
Cut it out, Riley. The Empire took your family from you, not Claude. He's grown up since then.
Leave it be, Kai.
But...
It's all right. Words can't change the past. We'll just have to rebuild.
Rebuild what?
Our trust. Riley, I'm gonna show you how much I've changed. At least give me a chance to prove myself.
Let's make one thing clear. Unless it's for the mission, I do not take orders from you.
Riley...
Give me a break.
All right. What's this look like? Okay, so that's basically the very first mission. You know, it's funny, I actually haven't done hardly any of the skirmishes the entire time I've done that. I need to see what else opened up. So when it talked about this, encyclopedia, interact with our squad members.
What's the matter, Claude? If I didn't know any better, I think you just lost a battle.
I'm glad that we won, obviously, but I see my comrades in arms lying wounded out there,
We're not in boot camp anymore. This is war. If that's all it takes to get you down, you won't stand a chance when the bombs really come flying.
I know that, all right? War means blood. War means death. Still, it doesn't make it any less painful to leave behind a comrade you know you could have saved.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but tending to the wounded is the medic's responsibility, not ours.
Sure, except when they're too far away to make it in time. Sometimes you can run as fast as you can to get help and still get there too late.
Can't argue with that. If only we could relay the urgency of the situation to you.
Okay. So you learn... It's 5,000 XP. I don't have enough.
I thought we were on the cusp of a pretty good order.
Well, I mean, you can tell when I can't make it. Alright. So usually the battles last for a bit, and we are on the cusp of one, and I don't have to stop in the middle of a battle, but I know that we are going to probably be in a fight longer than this episode can go, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next one.